Welcome to the first video of this channel. Today we're gonna try some Hearts of Iron 4 stuff, finding out some strats for Manchu. Yeah, I have already a few ideas what we're going to do to show you that you probably didn't know. I was surprised to find it out myself, and it's actually quite good. And it should make the early war actually very easy. Cause I had a thought experiment the other day, and I'm gonna show it to you very early. We're gonna go historical and Iron Man. Why do I like to play historical? Firstly, the game mostly goes down a very weird way in base game Hoi 4 if you go ahistorical. And secondly, if I show at something and I do it on ahistorical, you guys have a hard time to reproduce this. If it make it historical, you actually have quite an easy time reproducing what I did. So that's why I like to show off my tricks and stuff and strategies in historical. So, this is a cursed campaign you will see very soon. And yes, you see right, Iron Man Austria. And this is the Austro-Hungarian flag, small teaser there. I have lived through pain. So, Manchu. Soon to be become Qing China. Or as you would correctly call it, Qing China. There's a few things you gotta do. And my favorite strat, annex Mongolia. Yes, annex Siberia, obviously. Subjugate Indonesia. Chad is already there with all the good strategies. No, what I like to do at the beginning is rush down this all the way here. This gives you a lot of industry because you change puppet status and get more of your own industry back, while Japan supports your own industry with their focuses. Then you go down here, bam, this, cause you get way more industry here. And then down here, recruit bandit rearmaments. This is amazing. I will show you later why, okay? So, we're gonna go down, we're gonna start this. 1936, we have an army that is, I don't know, not a lot. What we're gonna start with, I like to go down with, firstly, we already have artillery. We are more advanced than Austria. It's no joke, Austria doesn't have artillery at the beginning. Oh, what we definitely need, we don't know what a train is. And we should kinda have faster research, because we only have 2 research slots. We can't produce anything right now anyway, so I'm gonna neglect this. Because if I look over here, industry, I have 0 civs. And I have 1 mil. We're playing on historical, so we kinda know that Japan at a certain point will go down against China. And we will actually join China. Because there is a nation that we can ask for guns, and you would never guess which nation. There's a nation in this game that currently gives you way too much guns. This nation, I will not drop any names, but this nation has a surplus of guns you wouldn't believe, and they're willing to give you every single gun if you have just good relations with them and are in a war. So, as soon as we can... Actually saying this. I'm just gonna build artillery now. So, done with the first focus, we're just gonna rush down. Down to bolster nationalism. And as soon as we have reached that point, I'll show you why. Until then, just train your troops, build artillery instead of guns. You don't need guns, trust me. And yeah, chill. I'm actually gonna go down to free trade. This is actually a huge upgrade. Because we don't have any resources anyway. Yeah, oh my god. Oh no, we lose a little bit of road that we can't use anyways. Like, these negative events you get down here, they're a joke. So commandeer civilian trains. We will lose 5 stability, but we will have locomotives. Can I see the train? Yes! This is why we're here. This is why we play Hoi 4. The train. Talking about trains, I could actually try to rush down... Should we try to rush down railway gun? Because railway gun is really good and China doesn't build it. So we're starting to have a small industry here. Very small. I'm actually gonna use this to import from whoever. By the way, you unlock over here with request control of the railways. You unlock the decision to divert machine tooling. I understood this wrong. I thought if you click this, you get 1 civilian industry for 90 days. No, it's way better. You get after 90 days, 1 civilian industry that stays forever. And it doesn't even use a building slot. You also get a building slot. So use 50 PP, which is basically nothing, for 3 civi. And you can do this 4 times. And I urge you, do it 4 times. It's amazing. What are we doing over here? Now we can go down this. We're starting to have a small industry. We got some industry back. We are getting heavy industry, which is mills, and yeah, 2 mills. So this is why I like that Japan does it with us, man. We just get industry. It's amazing. So now going for the epic railway gun. It is really good. And I think we get a huge bonus by having this. So I'm just gonna research it and we're actually gonna build one. I'm just thinking about what to use the PP for. But I think we're just gonna bank it for all this stuff that's about to come up. I'm losing so much equipment from training. But it actually really doesn't matter. You will see why very soon. As soon as they start the Marco Polo bridge incident, or the Marco Polo incident, whatever it's called, the focus. So, you see this? This is the normal decision over here, where you get 3 bandits. 3 cavalry units from bandits. But if you don't hunt down the bandits, you can get 6 more units. So all in all, we can get 9 bandit units. This is 9 cavalry units, and basically these are fast units that will help us for some PP we can't use anyways. So I'm just gonna use my PP that I have to recruit the bandit troops, and that should make an easy job. I will also start to do this because we lose this very bad modifier that's very annoying. Now actually I'm gonna go down this, get the units, get the mills, and then I go down this. So if you don't hunt them down and they don't do a lot of damage, you basically get, see, they're even regular, half trained to even something better. But yeah, we do have a lot of army now for actually doing nothing actively. I'm just gonna switch this around because this is a bad unit, so I'm gonna mark it as a bad unit, and this is a more decent unit, so I'm gonna mark it as a more decent unit. And this is a very good unit, and so it can stay like this. So this is my ranking order. And the Bandit Redemption army, 12 combat with, but it's free. It's better than our normal Cav army, so not too bad actually. I'm gonna build the good ones, because we do build artillery. Bum 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 bum. And give me gun. Yeah, 5,000 guns. We don't need to build any guns. Guns are for losers. Looking at this, our stability is very low. So I'm just gonna get political loyalty, which basically means that we can... military leaders are cheaper. And most importantly, we get a party stability modifier by 15%. Which means we're now at 23 stability. That will scale up late game very well. It's just a little bit of a boost right now. I know a lot of you are crying now about the war things, but not gonna lie, we can always change that later. We get a lot of army experience very soon. For now, the little bit increase in production, everything from stability is actually way more needed. Always go back to Italy, ask them for guns. Just ask them for guns. It's so easy. They are giving you an endless amount of guns. It's amazing. So, get this. Once, bam, build more of the just infantry dudes. Slowly building up an industry. After we have researched the truck, I'm going to research these two and slowly go into planes. I think I'll do a little bit of a CAS spam as soon as we have industry. CAS is very helpful because China has no airplanes, and if you just spam CAS, you do so much damage. It's amazing. When you put all of them in one air company, right, you just stack them all into 1,000 stacks of planes, they do way more damage than they should. We don't need that. It sounds great, but it's not manpower, it's local population, which is maybe 3,000 manpower or something, I don't know. It's like nothing. So basically it's 2 factories for a focus. That's not a lot. If you could go down already here or ask for friends over here, which is way better. So this is our attack plan. We have 7-2s that are... The 7-2s are basically here, making the main push, because we gotta rush this port and then this port, otherwise we will have a huge supply problem in the region. Also being here, push them out, and then we should also prepare all of these troops as a defense force. The cavalry over here has the job to take Korea as fast as possible, so this does not become a front. And if we do a good job, we kick Japan out very early, and we just fight China, and we get the event to piece them out, right? Fighting China basically is easy. The only thing you really need to worry about with China is to have some planes. So yeah, I'm gonna prepare this. This is why we save the command power over here. And always check here if the deals are done, because most of the time there's always... I don't know why it is like that, but they send you the guns, but there's like always a few amount. Sometimes it's even half a gun they don't send, and they will take another 30 days to send half a gun. Just cancel the order and start the question anew. See, right now, 43 guns is nothing. Just cancel that, ask them again for guns, and then you get, instead of 43 guns, 4,100 guns, right? That's just, just so stupid. I always like to make this dude here the Field Marshal, because he's high level and he costs less to be promoted. But I will not do it right now, because we need all the command power we can get to do this. This event is so good. Every time you click it, you get more stuff. You see, first time we click it, we get 500 guns when we activate it. And you can activate it as soon as you start the war with Japan. I think then we get guns, then we get artillery, and then we get even planes. So just try to get everything here and try to get command power. My goal is to see not a lot of troops close to these supply hubs, so I can just rush them, right? That's the goal. If it works, that's another thing, right? What could I do? Should we start it? Yeah, why not? One moment where you shouldn't go down there. I think they don't do it yet, but it could be next focus. There's this war where they can, you know, or I don't even think it's a focus. It is, they can do border conflict with the USSR, right? And then they put the army all over your border. Be careful of that. I'm not 100% sure when it happened, but you will see that a lot of Japanese troops will go into your nation. So when you see that, don't make the silver focus. Just wait their focus and then do it. We at least can do it one more time. And what do we get now? Another 5k guns. Okay. So we're going down this focus now. We're not 100% prepared, but I feel like it's a good moment to do this. So we're going to go down Cass. We're going to need this for the dearest Japanese and mostly the Chinese. I will build a little bit of trucks and... Oh, I completely forgot. Railway, artillery. Actually, they're built quite fast. Just need a lot of resources. So we'll put a lot of our industry into this. How long? Oh, it's half a year. Okay, I'm now building the famous railway gun for our important war. It will be a little bit late, but it should be all fine. Copium. So, we declared the war. The first focus I always do when the Independence War starts is I get all the cores. This basically makes resistance not a problem anymore, and it's very worth to do the first. The other choices you have is to get more war support and stability, which is also nice, but I think the war support here plus all the cores is so much better. Like, so much better. Rush this. You rush this with very speedy tactics. You do this. You do this. Any Japanese troops here? Nope. Good. Beijing, actually very good. Rush all of this. We don't have any command power. And funnily enough, we can wait to get more command power before we execute the plan. Because you can still prepare to seize Japanese armed depots while you're already at war with the Japanese. You can only execute the plan once, but you can prepare as long as you want, even if you're at war. So I'm gonna keep this bonus aside until we have all preparations done. I don't know why this works, but it does. Immediately, like, Germany. Oh, I see you have a mustache as well. No. There's also a depot over here. We'll try to rush that. And we'll also try to rush that. Just cutting them off so we have an easier time getting supply in this region. If you could actually get all of this, that would be so good. Oh, that was very fun. We actually got all of... This is so good. Okay, the only supply hub they currently have is this. Because if their puppet is alive over here, they still get supply from that puppet, right? Because they get, you know, cores and everything. And they get still get local supply. Now that the puppet has capitulated, because we rushed it down, he doesn't get any supply here anymore. You already see the units are suffering. The only supply hub they have is this. And if you could actually take it down now, this is a very easy victory. So we got the first port. It's going to be annoying if we don't rush down Korea. They could actually be... still, you know, very annoying because they can send a lot of stuff over here. But if you rush down one victory point after another and get some of our artillery units also over here, we should have an easy time. And I'm also still waiting for this amazing railway gun, which takes forever. Oh yeah, we're about to take this. Then he's like really screwed. Yeah, now he has no more supply. That's amazing. Yeah, but he's more in Korea now. But we can kill a tank. That's good. I just need to be careful that I don't lose any of these provinces. I'm just annoyed how my units perform up here. Because they're so stupid. We kind of got the important goals, right? We're kind of losing momentum now, but that's completely fine. By the way, I will take these. These are good and bad. Basically, your infantry equipment is way worse now, but you build it way faster and you get 3 military factories. So there's a lot of upsides and a few downsides. Long term, it really adds up, but for the beginning, we need them. I'm gonna do this now. So he gets a modifier for attacking and defending. I get a lot of guns. That's basically just amazing. What I'm gonna do now, though, is protect these ports, because they will do at some point naval invasions, and they mostly do it earlier than later, so I'm already moving them over there, even though they're not trained or anything. It's better than nothing. And they're slowly starting over here to lose supply. They have supply because of this. That's why I would have loved to kill that, but You know, it is what it is. This tank lived for so long, man. But we killed the Japanese tank. That's actually really good. I'm gonna do something weird. You see all of these horses over here? All of these horses had the job to rush down Korea. That didn't work, because it was really fast in Korea, but we did... On the other side, we did a lot of micro gains over here. So that's actually a win. I'm gonna change my plan, because we have a lot of artillery. So I'm just gonna change all of these units over here while they're fighting. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, yeah, some of them are bandits. I can't. I will change these who are not bandits into 7-2s. And the 7-2s will do the actual push. For this, I'll just go up to speed 5. It's all fine. Let them grind against us. It is totally okay. And there you go. These are the promised Japanese naval landings. They really like to do them. Just let them do their stuff. It's annoying because they cut off my supply for a while here. So, no more attacks on this side. But we will reconquer this really fast. They have no supply. They couldn't land anywhere. So, this should be an easy win. Reclaim the empire. This is the focus we needed. Now we have cores on all of China. So this is now a core. This is now a core. The only provinces that are not cores are Korea. So, amazing, right? We get a lot of industry now from that. And also more cities that we can trade with. I'm building more troops now in the background to protect our coast. Because that was very annoying. But now we should have an easier time just killing them. Oh! The railway gun is there. Let's go. Actually, send it to Korea. Let's go. This is Korea. The railway gun on its way to Korea. The war has been won. Okay, our military is actually ready now to fight. I will actually produce more railway gun, but I will put back the production on everything. I will stop some of these imports to actually have an economy. I know, cringe. I will start one of these imports, and as soon as we can... Oh, we actually already have. You know, actually, I'm gonna put most of this into CAS now. Having CAS in Air Force would be great, actually. Like, amazingly great. This would do so much. In combination with cars, this is the China War 1. Okay, push. Look. Look at this. Oh no, we're losing here. He's getting more and more void. He will push, but he will go out of supply. And at that moment he's out of supply, he will stop pushing. And think about it. He has a fixed amount of troops here. He can't get more help from Japan. So what we encircle and kill over here is gone. So if he thins out his troops and enables me to cut him off, he'll just die. But yeah, we're pushing. Let this just slowly push. I'll micro over here. So we can actually end this war. Yeah. Oh yeah, I totally forgot one thing. I need... Yeah. Maybe get yourself a field marshal and don't be stupid like me. I actually really forgot about that. If you can get there before they can do force defense or anything, it would be great. Okay, research slot. Amazing. So all of this is in circle now, isn't it? It is. Poggers. Korean encirclement. Let's go. Then we only need to kill that. Second World War has started. And look at this. Look at this is what we've worked for. This is what we've worked for. I'm sorry that I can't be there all the... Wait. They signed the peace treaty. I didn't. Oh. Oh, I should have killed them and then... I should have really run it. It doesn't matter. Our troops are needed somewhere else now. So, reorganize our army. Kick out the bandits. I'm sorry, bandits. By the way, if you do these lines... If you want to do them right, do shift and then click. Because then you don't have this weird front line where they put specific units somewhere. They just spread it evenly like it's needed. So we have this focused front line here and some more different through the other stuffs. While this is going on, I will justify on Korea. Let's go. Him getting the peace treaty first means he got Taiwan. I made all the work here. I stopped the Japanese. How dare he get anything? The good thing is, my air force now is pretty much uncontested. Because the Japanese are gone. Which really is okay, I don't care. So we get Korea back. I accept the peace treaty to get Japan out and then just immediately invade Korea again. That's just how it works. We are not Chinese, no. It's the United Front against... I can't even make a faction because I have no friends. I don't need friends. I'm playing Hoi 4, right? Who needs friends? Cringe. All I need is the best division template and then spam it into a Discord chat. That's what I need. I need to post my tank stats on Reddit. This is what this is about. You don't understand. You are not a Hoi 4 player. How much cast damage do we do? I'm attacking now. It's decent. For I just created an air force. It's decent. Oh, we're pushing really hard. Oh my god. As soon as you get Japan out of the way, we're just farming. Look at the air experience gain we have. That's crazy. Yeah, man, we're doing an amazing job there. So the combination of artillery, railway gun, CAS, just works so good in China. So we're just gonna, like, these buffs are so good. We're making so much damage now. Logistic wizard. I love wizards. Let's go. We now have a wizard in our army. I think we're about to win. What do the Chinese have? Normal people. What I have? Wizards. I have one. I have the forces of God and anime on my side. I could do this. I could just collaborate with the Japanese. And then I have the forces of God and anime on my side. Japan. Helping the old buddies out that just broke out of their empire. How much cash do I do? 22. 33! I'm melting his troops. He's like, he has no more equipment. This is, I'm literally just letting grind against me and then I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna focus my troops more down here. What? This is not very historical and I'm just praying that they don't join the common turn. Because that would be the end of the run. I'm just gonna let them deal with this because this is dangerous. Now they're dead. Good. Push, 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 push. Because all of the troops are still over here. Okay, the goal of this now is Operation Push this supply hub. Yeah, baby! This supply hub opens everything up. Let's go! If you have this, it's so good. Yeah, the only resources we could run out at the beginning is because you have very low manpower regions over here is manpower. As soon as you catch up manpower, you have basically won the Chinese war. It still takes forever because the supply is shit. What I gotta need to do now, and it's gonna kill me so hard, is to upgrade these troops to at least 20s. And now I need guns, bruh. Italy. Hello there. Germany? I just asked them right and they still say no. You're such a penis, Germany. I just want to say that. I'm gonna do this for the recovery rate for line artillery, because I don't have any support companies going on, right? This is the transition. We don't have a lot of guns. I'm not doing an overall push anymore because we don't have a lot of guns. What I will do is to kind of cut down his industry with strategic pushes, right? Like taking Nanjing and stuff where some of his industry will be very important. Because we gotta take... If you have more industry and manpower, we have one, right? And that's the plan here. And by the way, we could do these focuses, where we just get some random subjects from all the warlords. But I find this focus is boring. It's way too easy. You get like 2 subjects and then you just win. I mean, you can call me stupid for not doing them, but I find them so boring. It's way too easy. If you want to really win this really fast without any fighting and just win because all of your enemies have to reposition the troops, do these focuses. So pushing, pushing, pushing. Interception detection is also very nice to have. I think that's the very last thing you really need, and then we can go into all this other stuff. We got another... Oh yeah, 23 million. Let's go. But his industry is kind of starting here. This is where the Chinese industry starts. They really push hard here. And they really like to push hard here. We're winning really good here, but we're really thinned out over here. This is why I'm kind of getting dead. Because I feel like our troops are getting really thinned out here, and it's kind of starting to hurt me. Think about it. Every time I take a province, I get more land. Right? I have cores on all of this. Every time I get a province with 30 million. So, like, it's not a normal war if you're fighting in China and you have cores on China, right? It's just every time you push, you gain manpower. That's the thing. No garrison, nothing. We just gain manpower by pushing. That's China for you. You just need to get your industry under control and then you just can go mayhem. Because see, now we have more mills. I took most of his mills in here. Oh, this is literally like the Civil War was in real life. The Chinese are now in Taiwan. Yeah, but we're about to win. I think we just have to take a few more provinces and we have won. I just, in the background, built such a big army and only made... As you might have noticed, I just made some strategic pushes and I prepared the real offense. And now the real offense happens and they're just all dying. They're dying faster than I can look. A little bit unlucky that they got Taiwan. It's basically on whose side the event triggers first gets Taiwan, and he's way easier to capitulate if he doesn't have this victory point. Yeah, but he's at 89%, so... The only scary thing that can happen is that the Japanese actually declare war again. Because most of the time, they wait until the truce is over and then they declare again. Which happens very often. So, now that we have basically won the Civil War, we can just build a lot of industry, couldn't we? Oh yeah, in the last second I get a strike. Thank you. Thank you, game. This is what I needed. The railway gun arrives by port. It actually drives away. He's like, I'm done with this. Good night. Bye. I feel like I'm capitulating all warlords before I actually capitulate to China. What is happening here? Like, I'm pushing up them to their own 2.5 states. And they're like, nah, we're not done yet. I've just begun, man. Come get me. I mean, my generals are now gigajets. Like, jokes aside, they're like level 8 partially. So, yeah. Improvement expert. He just reached the infantry. I mean, yeah, he was Coast Guard, so he actually became a good leader now. I look at these leaders, they're so good. I just hate this. We were probably gonna win in the beginning of 1942, and now we fought an entire year just because of the last... Like, probably because of this city. And he is just spamming last stand and makes my last few provinces I have to take a living nightmare. The good thing is my artillery, like my railway guns, are now arriving because I connected the railway network. Because for some reasons, they were down here in the south. I have all of the doctrines done now. Because this is how long this war goes. This was my own world war. I didn't even need to partake in any world war, because I just had this going for me. He even has a tank. It's so far in that Chinese got the tank division, probably via focus tree, but still. When you fight so long in China, your opponent gets a tank. You're way too long in China. Hey! The pain is over. We have won. And yeah, we would have won way earlier. Because it took us not long to go over here. But it took us 2 years to go over to here. So that was pain. So, conspiracy, right? I'm gonna stop this, and now we're gonna do this. Claim the mandate of heaven. I don't know which heaven, but, you know, I guess it's some heaven. Look at this beautiful Chinese empire. I love the color they gave the Chinese empire. This yellowish orange note with a little bit of brown in it looks very good. And now we can make this... invite Japanese settlers. Now we have time for this. See? This is the right time for this focus. Which absolutely makes sense here. Absolutely. Look what we got. The Provisional Government of Korea. They have our blessing. Korea, you're blessed. Everyone says no. This is just bullying, man. Last big conquest. Are you ready, guys? Let's go. Tibet capitulated. Fall of Berlin. Coincidence? I don't think so. And we did it. This counts as a modern day China. So I think, video-wise, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. That was quite an experience. A lot of pain. Yeah, but if you are more lucky than me and China doesn't get Taiwan, you should be able to pull this off very fast. Have a good one.